We cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I am what you do. So let me go reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying to be better, challenge me for the better. What do you let me cater to you?
Hello everyone, and thank you for coming back to the channel. Make it make sense. Okay, don't y'all know I tried the video? I had to do a video on Sherri Shepherd's show she did last, I think it was Friday, well it might be Thursday. Don't quote me on it. And I thought I was up there just talking my head off, and I wasn't even recording anything. The start recording button was just sitting there looking at me. Oh, I was so foolish, and I was hot. I just took my butt to bed. But we're going to come on over here, make it do what it do. And we're going to talk about Sherri and her fabulous show. The one that aired, I think it was last Thursday. Don't quote me on it, for real. Okay, but it was when she had Chef Melba and Tracy and her panel of women called Talk It Out. It was Bev Smith. I don't know the other two women, but they were very, very talkative, okay? And it was Sherri, and they were sitting down, basically chewing the fat on different topics and trying to see how each one of them felt about the subject they were talking about. Then we had Chef Mabel, don't know her last name, but girlfriend can cook. I mean, the food looked good. And if you got a white man saying the collard greens was good, then you know Miss Melba had put her whole body in that food she had made for them. Forget the foot, she put the whole body in there. And then what else happened? She had Tracy, which is the where her theme song comes from. Tracy is the one behind the vocals that actually brought it out to life. I don't know why Sherri thought she didn't need a theme music for her show. Go figure. Okay, but anyway, love it, love it, love it. Still love the show. I'm gonna do the other one right after this one. I think that aired today, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, honey, that's right. Southern food is very much so comfort food because we like to eat. I am, for one, an emotional eater. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm disgusted. And I'm going through what do you call it? Well, I think I've been through it because I stopped having my cycle when I was at my late 40s. But I'm in the middle of my 50s, so I am going through menopause. And I'm telling you, this weight just don't want to come out even when I eat right. And y'all know I had problems with my feet. And I had to wear compression socks and still try to lose weight. But it's just like it won't budge. And I'm not going to starve myself, by no means necessary. But I know I need to stop at working on my treadmill. But I was just trying to get the mental piece of trying to lose weight and be healthy versus going full, gone whole. And I just be like, I can't do it no more. I'm tired. So one, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Okay, so I'm trying to implement more water into my diet, and eating, not small portions, but not being trying to stop eating before I get too full. If that makes sense. Okay, and I need to get away from these chocolate cravings I'm having since like for the last 2 weeks. Okay, I've been devouring chocolate for some reason. No, I don't need it because I got bad reflux. But anyway, your girl just got a lot of medical histories going on over here, and it's between the Lord and myself that can do something about it. Okay, so he's been on the road with me. I just hadn't joined him yet. But yes, Chef Mabel is that good Southern cooking woman. Yes. And Tracy is the one, like I said, was behind her theme music. She was performing it for Sherri and the crowd. And then we had the girl group called Take It Out. Remember I told you about those? The one in the floral dress, she was talking more so than anybody else. But she had something to say. And I was listening attentively. But let's go on and get into the show, period. And when I want to dive in and say something, I'll do it, okay? But we're going to let Sherri play and let Sherri do her thing. And hopefully with my visuals and you hearing the auto, it will be like you were there watching it for the very first time. Okay, here we go.
so much for joining us. We got such a great show for you today. I am so excited because our Talk It Out panel is here. It is Bevy Smith, Tammy Pescatelli, and Jackie Reed. Yes. Plus, Chef Melba is here. I don't know. She is reading recipes from her cookbook, and she is getting ready to make us some delicious food. I can't wait. My stomach is already like growling. And the singer of our theme song, my friend Trinice, is here. Trinice is doing her vocal exercises for her performance later in the show. So, before I start, I just got to give a shout out. I'm loving your hair. You're looking fierce with this red hair on top. Oh my God. You look so fierce. I like that fierce, fly, and fabulous right there. And I want to shout out, my cousin came all the way from LA to support me. His name is Marcus. He is from LA. My cousin Marcus. And John, I'm so proud of my cousin Marcus because my cousin Marcus is one of the major executive producers of a major news show, and he has 4 Emmys to his name. Pull that mask down so they can see that face. Pull your mask down. They gotta see that face. That's the face. That's the face of 4 Emmys, huh?
I just want to say, on behalf of the whole family, we are so proud of you. It made me tear up coming into the studio today to see your face.
Oh, thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin.
And her cousin sound like Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. You know how to be soft-spoken and all that. He kind of looked like Tito Jackson, to tell you the truth, or Jermaine. It's one of them. He looked like a Jackson 5 brothers. But that's neither here nor there. I'll get back to the well, let me tell you, when she was talking about this woman that had this real fiery red, like a, what do you call it? Oh, I can't, what is it? It's like a fuchsia burnt, though. Like I'll have to show it to you. Hopefully, it'll come up in this next clip. But it was a lady who was wearing her hair natural, and it was like in a fro, but like a curly type fro, not one of those still fros. But yes ma'am, she was wearing that hairstyle. But I was like, ooh, child, ooh, the bugs might fly in there. I be thinking about all that hair, and you don't really notice your hair because it's so thick and it's just so out there, boosh, like where you can't feel anything that's crawling in it. That's the only thing I hate about natural hair. You know what I'm saying? So when it's like in the springtime, you probably would have to like keep it covered in a sense, because bugs be flying out, pollen be falling everywhere, and But I guess in New York, I guess they are in New York, right? I think her show's in New York. That one right there in the red hair. That's the one she was talking about. About she loves her hair and it's natural, and in that kind of state. Okay, you can have a pick up there if you wanted to. A pencil get hidden under all that hair. But it was gorgeous. That's what she was talking about, the fiery red hair. But it's really like burnt red. I can't tell really the color of it. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a red velvet cake red. That's exactly how it was. But let's get back to the show. Oh, come on.
John, it is Friday. We made it to the end of the first week. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, you should be really proud. How do you feel completing your premiere week, Sherri?
You know what? Can I tell you? I've been in this business over 25 years, maybe going on 30, and I've always, before I started, been a nervous wreck. I'm always praying, going, Lord, bless me to do it. Am I really going to be able to do it? This is the first time in my entire life that I've not been nervous. I've had jitters. Like, it's hard to articulate, because I don't want people to think, oh, she thinks she got it like that. It's not. It's like, I have jitters. If you don't have jitters about something, I would be scared for you. But I don't have, the nervousness never came this week because God said it's so. Like literally. And I'm going to say this again, like my pastor said, sometimes you don't have a dream, it's not fulfilled when you want it to, because you don't have the faith to sustain it when you go through stuff. And so that's when you have to hold on to the dream. And for 18 years, I've been holding on to this dream, knowing one day it's gonna happen. No matter how many no's, it's going to happen. And then my pastor said, and some of you have to mature into the dream. I don't know how much mature I'm gonna get, So when the dream came true, I felt like everything that I have done up until this point, he has been preparing me for this. So when I walk out the door, it is literally with sheer joy. And I tell you, I pray for every single person in this audience and everybody that turns on this TV, that you will be blessed to feel better than when you came and before and when you turned me on. I'm praying for you. So all I gotta do is get out of the way and let the energy move and let God move. And all I'm doing is just bringing the joy that I have. So I feel amazing! I'm just in a state of gratefulness and thankfulness. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent kind messages, flowers, and gifts. And those folks that are anonymous that sent me the most amazing gifts. You know who you are. And I heard the good folks at GMA3 sent me some.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What happened? Why did it go off? Oh, come on. Hold on. We have a commercial break. But I don't know why it went off.
Point, he has been preparing me for this. So when I walk out the door, it is literally with sheer joy. And I tell you, I pray for every single person in this audience and everybody that turns on this TV, that you will be blessed to feel better than when you came and before and when you turned me on. I'm praying for you. So all I gotta do. Well, you go ahead, Rosie. I'm wishing you all the best with Amy. And okay, you guys, there is a show that I love. It's on FX, and it's called Snow. How many staff members we mature into the dream? I don't know how much mature I'm gonna get, So when the dream came true, I felt like everything that I have done up until this point, he has been preparing me for this. So when I walk out the door, it is literally with sheer joy. And I tell you, I pray for every single person in this audience and everybody that turns on this TV, that you will be blessed to feel better than when you came and before and when you turned me on. I'm praying for you. So all I gotta do is get out of the way and let the energy move and let God move. And all I'm doing is just bringing the joy that I have. So I feel amazing! I'm just in a state of gratefulness and thankfulness. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent kind messages, flowers, and gifts. And those folks that are anonymous that sent me the most amazing gifts. You know who you are. And I heard the good folks at GMA3 sent me some delicious cookies. Yes, they did. But when I went to look for the cookies, John, they were all gone. 10 boxes of cookies. 10 boxes of cookies. How many staff members we got here?
About 120.
That's a cookie for everybody. So this is what I'm finding out about this studio. Food disappears on this show. Like, it just is gone. You ever work somewhere and the food just is gone? And the other day, I went in the kitchen and I put my lunch over there on the counter. And I put a little label on there. It clearly said, "This is for Sherri." I'm the only Sherri on this set. There's not a Sharona, a Sherri, a a Sharon. It is only Sherri. So I go back, and you know when you make your lunch, you're thinking about it. You are thinking about what you have made. I specifically made this lunch. I go to the break room, my lunch is gone. My lunch is gone, and I'm looking around, and I scream out the door, the break room, and I said, who ate my lunch? It's all quiet. Everybody working. Ain't nobody looking up. So I'm just saying, I'm looking around at the staff and the crew, and I'm going, who ate my lunch? So you gotta get them when they're not like thinking. Rambo, where's Rambo? Rambo, you look full? You look like you ate some lunch. Okay, Rambo's smiling too much. Who else could have? Ellie, did you eat my food? I'm gonna say it one time. I'm gonna say, okay, she's talking about, no, bitch, I didn't eat your food. Somebody got my food. Is it our director, Dean? Where's Dean at? Because I ain't seen Dean all afternoon. Dean, did you eat my food? Where's
Sherri, I did not touch it. I promise you.
See, Dean can't even show his face. That's what I'm thinking. All I hear is the voice. Somebody ate my food. That was my keto meal, y'all. It was my protein and my cheese. And I don't understand when you, John, when you put your name on your food. Now I understand if you put your stuff in the refrigerator, you don't put a label on there. It's free for all. It's for everybody. So I just want somebody, all you got to do is come and confess it. That's it. And we can laugh it out and we can do that. But I just need to know who ate my food because I'm hungry. So thankfully Melba's here. But I'm going to do like Oprah's friend Whoopi did in The Color Purple. Until you do right by me, everything you do is going to come. Here we go. I'm sorry to bring it down because my stomach is growling. I was listening to Rosie O'Donnell on the Howard Stern show the other day, and Rosie says that she has found her new love on TikTok. Now, her new love is Amy Howard, and she's a massage therapist, okay? And Rosie said that she slid into Amy's DMs, John. She slid, and she said, and 10 days later, Amy sent her a video singing a song. Now, I mean, will you clap if you've met anybody from your DMs? One person? Two people? A few people. Did you two meet on social media? You two? Oh, you met today? Oh, well, all right. Well, maybe we need a segment called the Sherri Show Hookup. That's what I like. I like that you met today on the Sherri Show. You know what, here's the thing. I always hear about people who they've slid into somebody's DMs and they've met and they've got together. I've never had anybody slide in my DMs except those people who live in their mama's basement. They live in their mama's basement and they tell me, you're gonna be my wife or else. I get those kind of DMs. Or I get the DMs that's asking me to put money on their books. Those are the kind of DMs I get. And I always hear about the people, and I wonder, what do they do? Because I don't know if you remember the gymnast, Simone Biles, the Olympic gymnast. She slid into her fiance, Jonathan Owen's DMs. He's a basketball player, and they're...
NFL, Sherri throws the football.
He's in the NFL. It don't matter, they engaged. What does it matter? Basketball, football.
Wedding.
You think Simone care? Basketball, football, ring, okay? They're engaged. Nick Jonas slid into his wife Priyanka Chopra's DMs. Look at that. And they got a baby now. And then now his brother Joe Jonas, he slid into his wife Sophie Turner's DMs. What is going on in the Jonas Brothers family with the DMs?
That's how they add to the family, Sherri. They slide in the DMs.
They slide in the DMs. I guess he liked her Game of Thrones. I guess.
Oh.
I said it. I don't know. I've never had anybody famous slide into my DMs, but I will go into somebody else's DMs. I slid in, you don't know this, I slid into Lenny Kravitz's DMs. I did, I'm telling y'all. I saw Lenny Kravitz in some leather pants chopping down a tree in his backyard, and I said, he is asking for me to come into his DMs. So I slid into his DMs, and I've never gotten an answer back. So then I went to my good friend Lee Daniels, and I said, can you please tell Lenny Kravitz to check his DMs? So I'm still waiting. Is that somebody got a DM? A little ring on their phone?
Lenny's technically calling one of the audience members, Sherri.
They slide into your DMs, girl. A little notification. Well, you go ahead, Rosie. I'm wishing you all the best with Amy. And okay, you guys. There is a show that I love. It's on FX, and it's called Snowfall. Anybody clap? Let me tell you this. So everybody is in love, John, with this young star named Damson Idris. Damson Idris. Well, maybe not everybody, because Damson was turned away from an Emmy after party. Okay? He posted, just showed up to an HBO party and was turned away for not being on the list. LOL. No juice. Okay, I don't know if I sound Puerto Rican or British. I don't know what. I said it, I'm a stick by the accent. But, you know, I didn't know, when he said no juice at the end, I don't know if that's what the kids say. I thought it meant they didn't have any juice, and so he was turned away. I'm gonna have one of these kids tell me what that means. But he was turned away, which is really, really awful. But here's the thing, Damson. If they don't watch Snowfall, because this is your big show, they may not know who Damson Idris is. Okay, I want y'all to clap if you know who Damson Idris is. Okay. Clap if you don't know who Damson Idris is. Okay, more people do know. You know, maybe Damson should have just said he was Idris. Like, if he just went in and said, you know, because they're both black and they're both British. So if he'd have said Idris, maybe it'd have got him in. But I'm saying, Damson, you don't take it personally, because this happens to people as big as Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. Now, Anna was turned away from an event because the girl didn't recognize her. Look at Anna. She's looking like, you don't recognize me. But look at the girl. The girl got blue braids hanging down to her knees. She don't know who Anna Wintour is. She don't read Vogue. She reads the Shade Room. So this girl, she don't know. And you see, that is Anna Wintour, and the woman who recognized Anna was an older, mature lady. So she probably said, she did the Met Ball. That girl was like, I don't know what the Met Ball is. So, even the famous people get turned away. But see, Damson, what you need is you have a friend. You have to have a friend with you that's going to turn up for you. You always need a friend when you're going somewhere that goes, you don't know who this is? You don't know who this is? This is the drug dealer on Snowfall. The biggest drug dealer. And I'm going to tell you this. The more your friends, your hype men turn up, people don't want that kind of attention. So they either will let you in or call the police. One of the two. And I do things, when I show up for stuff, I'm always scared to go to the door, because it's always your family that wants to get the VIP treatment. Like, I'm with my cousin Marcus. Every time we go somewhere, he goes, why are we standing in line? You Sherri. And I have to tell him all the time, I just got this show. They don't know Sherri. But he always is egging me on. So I go up to the door, and I'm always so scared, and I go, do you recognize me? And then if they say no, you got to take that walk of shame. But this is what I learned to say. I learned to say, if I say, do you recognize me? And they say no, I always go, well, Barbara Walters said this is the restaurant that I need to go to. Barbara Walters said I cannot go by without stopping. And then they usually open the doors for me. So, Damson, you got to get you a Barbara Walters. That's what you got to get. You got to get you the hype man. So I just want to say a really quick shout out to Viola Davis. Go see Warrior Woman, because it's coming out Tuesday. Woman King. Go see Woman King. My girlfriend Viola Davis. I do know her. Don't go anywhere. Up next, I've invited some opinionated friends over to chit chat about pop culture, and you never know what's going to come out of these ladies' mouths. Come on back. They're my girls.
Gonna have a good time, good time.
So, it's time for Talk It Out. And I have invited some of my very outspoken girlfriends here to get into some trending topics that they have a lot to say about. Please welcome journalist and host of the Vegan Sexy Cool podcast, Jackie Reed. She is a stand-up comedian whose new hour is called The Way After School Special on Amazon Prime. Give it up for Tammy Pescatelli. And author and host of Bevelations on Sirius XM. Say hello to Mistress Bevy Smith. So we're gonna get into it. Bevy, what you want to talk about?
Girl, I want to talk about filters.
Filters?
Okay, yes, social media filters.
Yeah.
So we all use them, I think. But here's the thing. Bethany Frankel is on a rampage against social media filtering.
Okay.
She believes it's detrimental to young girls and young boys because it's unattainable beauty standard. Okay, I get that, but here's the thing. She posted her before and after. She ain't did much.
Yes, she Bevy.
No. To me, that is acceptable filtering. That's not fooling anybody. That's just a little zhuzh.
That's a lot of zhuzh.
Look, yeah, she looks the same.
You can
See,
tell it's her.
You can tell it's her.
She looks like money because she's got a lot of.
She-
Yes. She can hire a stand-in.
Okay, but this look right here, ladies, the filter took about 10 years off. That looks like her daughter.
It smoothed her out. It's nothing
smoothed
like
her out.
if you go get a headshot. You want your photos edited
Hello,
and
and
touched
good
up.
morning. Yes.
Touched up. Who amongst us has not had photos taken and said, "Oh, can you touch that up? Can you do?"
Yes.
We all do it. Nothing's different than a filter. I will say that I stopped filtering my photos because when people meet me, I don't want them to go, "Oh."
But see, that's when you do too much filtering.
Right.
She's not doing too much. She still looks like Bethany Frankel.
Yes.
It's like when the people start looking like a glowworm and they look like they
Yes.
came down from heaven because they're so gauzy in the face.
Yes.
If you don't know who they are, it just looks like a ghost.
Anything to the extreme is harmful. If you start going after filters, when you're not going to go after, are you going to go after contouring and makeup too much? You can have a lot of makeup on. Somebody sees you without makeup, they're like, "Who is that?"
Yeah. Right.
That happens. Then we're going to go after cosmetic procedures,
Oh, no.
Botox, and all
Hollywood
that
is
kind
shut
of
down.
stuff. Come on now.
Well, I'm
and
just-
she's had some of those things too.
Okay. Let her business.
She's talked about it.
talks
She
about
talked
it.
about
I'm
it.
gonna back my girl up. You know she has.
She's
Let's
talked about it.
Yeah, she's been very
honest
vocal.
about it.
Okay, but I just want to know what you put on your. If you don't have the filters, you got to put it on Bumble. Like, which one do you use on the Bumble?
Use the filtered one.
Okay,
on
use the
Bumble.
filter
Yes.
one. Now, Tammy, you always got something to talk about. Tell me what's on your mind.
All right, well, there's trouble in paradise. Tom and Giselle.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, Tom, as we know, big football star, Giselle, supermodel, gave up her career to support her man all these years. Well, he retired, and then he went back to work. And
Oh.
she was like, this was supposed to be my time.
To, like, model again.
Right, I want to get back into
Yeah.
this. I want to, and so now they're living separate, and I mean, what do you think? Like, I'll be honest with me, I'm never going to be mad if my husband has a job.
I
like a man that works.
Tammy, you know what? Here's the thing. I think that Giselle should have known what she was getting into when she married an iconic superstar football player like Tom Brady. And every woman out there who wants a rich man and a famous man should know this. Most times when you marry men like that,
Yes.
it's their way or the highway. You are there to cater to them. It's the reason why you very rarely ever see men who are titans of business or even famous athletes also attached to people who are famous. They want to be catered to. And so that's what he bought into.
But let me put this example on the table. Jay-Z and Beyonce
no.
are getting it done. They are two superstars. That's one example.
One out of 3 million famous people.
No, but what I'm
So
saying
the ratio is
yeah,
ratio
but I'm
is
saying
And I don't know why she compared them to the everyday working people. Because even football is strenuous. But what Jay-Z and Beyonce do, it's like they're doing vocals. Or, you know what I'm saying? It has everything to do with their voice. And he was already in money when he met B. And they, you know, she already was a part of money as well. But to both of them together, they're billionaires, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they can take time off whenever they can take 6 months off if they want to and go make it do what it do. Because from what I understand, they take a month worth of vacation, and they take the whole family, and you know, B's mama and her husband, and you know, whoever Jay-Z want to bring his mama and her girlfriend or whatever, and they go away for a month, okay? And it's luxury how they're getting it done. So that's trying to be like comparison apples and oranges, you know. But that's just me. Let's get back to it.
but she came to the table knowing, and she said, okay, here's the deal. I'm going to step back. I'm going to support you through your career. And then they made a promise to each other. He promised to
So he
retire.
reneged.
He reneged
That's
on
like
his
a
promise.
breaker.
They, as a couple, decided, here's how we're going to raise our family. Here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do for a set amount of years. And then Tom is going to retire. Then it's going to be my time to shine. Clearly, they made that decision because he retired. Then he reneged on it. That's a problem.
But do you think, that's true.
That's true.
But ladies, do you think, okay, they got 3 kids. Giselle's been raising the kids while he's been playing. Do you think that he retired and then he had to watch those kids? Right. He had to give them mass, he had to give hair, and he said, I want to go back and play.
Because you think about it, men like that are very rarely home. So they don't even know what home life really is. And then he got there, he was like, oh, this is all that's going on?
He's about to get first wived.
Well, they'll be fine because she is so gorgeous. She'll get another man like this, honey.
Well, but here's the thing, because she's 42 years old with models. I know she wants to go back and be a supermodel. It's a shelf life.
No, it's not anymore.
Not anymore. So
Not
she
anymore. You
can't
see
go back.
Cindy Crawford still modeling. Naomi Campbell is
Yes.
over 50, still modeling. So the game has changed. The game has changed.
And she also wants to do a lot of environmental work in her home country of Brazil. So that's mainly what she wants to do, is do that kind of work.
Yeah, but her kids are here anyway, so I don't even know if she's going to be able to do that. There's a balance as a woman. I'm sorry, I can only speak to it as a woman, but we have to figure it out with work and home and everything else.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're like, I gave 100% to each.
You can't have it all.
That's 300%.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you all believe you can have it all? You can be a wife, a mother, and have it all, or that something will suffer?
If you have enough help.
Yes.
Okay, so we know.
you can.
Jackie, I know you have something good for us, so you want to talk about it. What is it?
I can't wait to hear you ladies talk about this. So, you know, as a journalist, I'm always reading, looking for stories. There is a survey out that says that 1/3 of us, right, 1/3 of people regularly send nude photographs, text them to their lovers or whomever on a regular basis. Yes. So that means 1.5 of us here have done it. I represent the half, and that's a long story. We can talk about
You
that
done it?
later.
You
Yes.
sent nudes?
Yes.
Baby!
Well, once upon, but my really risky thing was once upon a time I made a tape. With someone who I was very committed to. Stop with your judgment. I was very committed to him.
A sex tape?
And we were very committed, and we made a tape for our viewing pleasure. And I often say, if that tape was leaked today, I would be elated.
Okay,
I was in the best physical shape
of your life.
Baby, I was smoking hot. Please release to the star. Let me look into the camera. Please release the tape. Please release the tape.
But that's the point. To me, if you're gonna do this, it's risk, because we know when you hit send and send it, if you text it, it's out there.
Yeah.
And even if that person doesn't share it, someone else
Like it's in
can.
the cloud.
But then when you break up with that person, then what's going to happen with it? So if you're not ready for that photograph to be hanging in the Smithsonian, right?
Right.
Because there's a chance your mama, your daddy, your pastor, all your friends will see it. If you're not ready for that, then do not hit send.
Okay, now Tammy, have you sent one? You're married.
No, well, first of all, I'm Sicilian, so if I sent one, my whole family would show up with the family reunion with it on the T-shirt. So we're too hairy for that. You know that I was naked. You'd be like, what is she doing with that suit on? It's a weird suit.
What were you gonna say?
I have that OnlyFans account, though.
Oh, you have an OnlyFans account.
I start naked and people pay me to get dressed. We gotta do it when you're young.
You know, I have to say, I send new pictures to my girlfriends. I will send them to Kim
Girlfriends?
because I don't want men to see. I'll send it to Kim Whitley or Niecy Nash, and I'll go, look at my booty right here. Niecy's like, stop doing that, please. Like they beg me to. So they have so many new pictures of me, but our friendship has lasted so long, so that's why I know they won't get out. We never get in an argument.
Those phones get hacked.
That's right.
I didn't. Okay.
And Jeffrey.
And, shoot.
God.
See, when you're children.
With the children. Wait. But never to a potential lover?
Wait, a what?
Never to a potential lover. You never sent it to a lover, a potential lover?
I did one time when we broke up, but I'm like you. I was 22. My boobs was sitting up under my chin instead of on my knees. and I really hope that one day they come out.
We're gonna Kris Jenner ourselves.
Right.
We're going to Kris Jenner ourselves. We're gonna expose the bitch.
I have to tell you, I love you so much. It was so much fun. Thank you for being here. Tammy, Melba, and Jackie. Up next, Chef Melba is here to cook some Southern comfort food, and we're gonna be right back. Y'all crazy.
Sherri, this is the perfect gig for you. I mean, you were made for this job. Good luck. We're rooting for you over here. You got this, girl.
Joy Behar, my love, thank you so much for that message. Now, my next guest is a Harlem legend and award-winning chef and my very, very dear friend. I could not let the premiere week go by without having her cook some of her feel-good food. So please welcome my friend, Chef Melba Wilson. Melba!
Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm so excited you're here, but I'm very, very excited. We have to say hi to our guests at the tasting table. So we got Marco G, who is eating already. We have Michelle and her husband, Tom. From the office. He's going to be eating along with us. So they have already started. And somebody stole my food.
I heard about that earlier.
Yeah, so we're about to get started. What are you
I got
making?
food for
Because
you.
I'm going to eat it.
Sherri, I am making some of your favorite things that we serve at Melba's. My wine braised short ribs of beef.
Those short ribs. That's where the meat falls off the bone.
It better.
Yes.
And my low country collard greens, and they're seasoned with smoked turkey. Now, my grandmother would have used ham hocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother used to use.
But
we
I
try
use
to be
smoked turkey. We try to be a
more
little bit
healthy,
healthier,
yes.
right? And then, of course, we have some tater salad.
The potato salad. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they've already started eating. Michelle and Tom, how are you enjoying the comfort food?
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Yeah, great.
Yes. What are you liking so far?
The collard greens.
The collard green.
They got
Okay.
a little spice to them.
Yes, that spiciness. Now, what
do.
about you, Tom?
I love collard greens.
Okay.
I have for years, so these are fantastic.
Hit the
Thank
spot.
you.
All right,
I
girl.
love your ribs, too.
And the ribs, too?
Oh.
Show me how to do these
Hey,
ribs.
3 for 3 so far. So what we're gonna do, I took my ribs, Sherri, seasoned them, marinated them overnight, but I put the seasonings in a Ziploc bag and kept them in the refrigerator. Okay? Took them out of the refrigerator, put my stock in here, a little bit of water, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take them out. Okay, I let them sit in here for about 7 minutes, and you hear the music, that sizzle.
That's sizzling.
Beautiful.
I can hear it going, Sherri.
Sherri. And you smell that? They smell so good.
Smell it.
So what we're gonna do, Sherri, I want you to just take the ribs out and put them on the side. You can use your tongs, put them on the side.
Look at that. You see that, Marco? You see that, Marco?
This food's so good, makes me want to smack my mama, Sherri.
Look at that.
Sherri, should we explain what
Yeah, you
smack
gotta
my
say
mama
what smack
means?
your mama means.
Come on, Marco, tell
Marco,
them.
what
Break it
is-
down.
what
The food is slamming, it's real good.
Thank you.
So we taking these out.
We're gonna.
It's already tender. I can see
It's very
how tender
tender.
it is.
So we're gonna take it out, but we are going to deglaze your pot, okay?
Deglaze. Why I'm worried about my pot?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all that au jus and all of those great juices in here.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. I'll
Yes.
take the tongs from
All
you.
right.
I want you to take your wine. There's some red wine in there.
Okay. Where
Take this wine, right here, and you're gonna pour this in here. No,
Is this gonna drink a little bit of it first?
Lord Jesus. You talking about communion. You talking about communion over here. We ain't
Pour a
drinking the
little
communion
bit.
over here. There we go. Pour it in there. Just pour that in there.
Oh, my wig is gonna be.
There we
after
go.
this
You
boy.
smell that?
Okay. There we go.
All right, and now we're gonna put a little bit of the liquid over here, a little bit of water.
Okay, we'll put some water.
Yeah.
So we got red wine and
water.
water.
And then here's what I want you to do.
What?
I want you to stir it up, Sherri.
All right.
I heard you
You
know
see me
how to
stirring this, Marco? You see me
up.
stirring
I see
this,
you, sir.
Marco? All right.
Why, take it easy.
All right.
Okay, then we're gonna take the short ribs, put them back in here, and we're gonna put them in the oven, and they are gonna cook
on slow, about 250 to 300, for about 3.5 hours.
Oh.
All
Okay,
right, so
yes,
let's
I'm
put
putting
that-
it back in.
right.
All right, I'm putting it back in. I love this.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna move over to our collard greens.
Okay, Tom, you enjoying yourself? Okay. So you got to tell me where you working with the collard greens. You got City Harvest. I know you do.
Oh,
It's a big event next
City
month.
Harvest, I actually
about it.
love. City Harvest is one of my favorite organizations, and what we do is we rescue food, Sherry. This year we're going to rescue over 75 million pounds of food.
Ooh,
And
okay.
we serve this food to needy New Yorkers so that New Yorkers can eat. So on October 18th, we're going to do something called BID 2022.
Yes.
And we're going to have some of the biggest chefs and restaurateurs. You're going to put all of that in here for me.
Okay, these are all the seasonings.
Yep, those are all the seasonings. And it's going to be Jeffrey Zarkarian. It's going to be Eric Repair.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be me. It's going to
Okay.
be me, okay?
All right.
And what we're doing is we are raising money for charity.
You're
We're
raising
raising
money-
money for charity.
Okay, so these are the greens.
These are
Okay.
greens. We're going to put those in there. And we're going to cook our greens for we're going to cook them for about 45 minutes to an hour. Let's get that smoked turkey leg.
You know, it's so funny because we were always talking about people mistaking people for each other. And I know you had that story about who do people mistake me for when I came into your
God,
restaurant.
I can't believe you're going to tell this story.
Yes, I came to Melba's restaurant, and I was all dressed up, and I walked
were.
in. You had a DJ, and everybody was
did.
like singing. And those are the nights that Melba has, and I walked in, and the DJ goes, "Oh my God! Oh my God! She's in the house!" And I was like, "Okay, no, I don't need all of that."
Oh my God.
And he goes, "She's in the house. Give it up!" And I started waving. He goes, "For stars, no!"
Oh my God.
What a bummer. What a bummer.
It really is a true story. Oh, I was so embarrassed. Oh my God.
That's Star Jones. That's Sherri Shepherd.
Shepherd.
I didn't care. Melba gave me a free meal for that. I was so.
I sure did. I want you to taste these greens, Sherry.
Oh my God, this is when you dance.
And now, potato salad. Some people may call it potato. Look at her.
Potato
I
salad.
know she like to eat, right?
Ooh, and I see Tom, it's got that spice in it, the collard greens. There's a little spice.
So I have to tell you, potato salad is amazing. It's a little red, but that's because the paprika was stirred in. But normally we put it on top. But it tastes amazingly well. But more importantly, I want to toast to you, Sherri.
Oh, yeah?
On your new show.
Woo.
I'm so proud of
And
you.
what's the drink?
This is our sexy sangria that we have at Melba's. But I just want to tell you, not only do you inspire me, you inspire so many others that if we work hard and if we keep at it, our dreams do come true.
Oh,
Amen.
Love you.
girl, you better stop, because I'm like, oh, this is nice. I feel like I'm in another country. I'm about to get it up. I love this. How are you guys liking everything on your plate?
Amazing. I'm about to catch the itis, Sherri.
You catching the itis?
Go to sleep.
Do you know what the itis is, Michelle? You know what the itis is when you catch the itis?
Oh.
You feeling a little bit, you feel a little sleepy, just because that's what her comfort food is. You're feeling sleepy and you're like, yeah, I got the
It's a
itis.
good thing. It's a good thing, Tom. It's a good thing.
Melba, thank you so
I
much
love
for
you.
being here. I love you too.
Cheers.
For more info on these recipes, go to sherryshowtv.com. And up next, someone from our audience has a chance to win a huge prize in Sherri Showdown. Don't miss it. See your name and where you from. But we gotta see who can snatch that mic first. What is my name?
Child is the awesome,
Disqualified.
Oh, she didn't say it yet. Wait, what happened? Sorry. No, what? Okay, wait. No, I think I got name. I said, what is my name? So you snatched it right.
I didn't wait for the choice. It's Sherri
No,
Shepherd. It's Sherri Shepherd.
What is my name?
It's Sherri Shepherd.
A, Sherri. B,
Sherri Shepherd.
Siobhan. Or C, Shadoob. Okay, I gotta say Shawnette wins the trip to Las Vegas. But hold on, Nicole. When I tell you both my players, Shawnette and Nicole, were not playing around. Nicole is like, wait a minute, hold on. You still getting, for second place, you're gonna get a $250 cash gift card. Okay. All right. So Charnette and Nicole, thank you both for playing, and you get your trip to Las Vegas. You get a $250 gift card. Up next, a special performance by actress and singer Trinice. We will be right back. You may remember my next guest as a finalist from American Idol. I have always loved her voice, which is why I wanted her to do my theme song. Here to perform Good Time, Get On Your Feet from my friend Trinice.
Gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Come on. All over the place. We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Come on. Come on, here we go. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. She got it. It'll be so legendary. Every day on Sherri. Have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. It'll be so legendary. Every day on Sherri. Come on, y'all. Gonna have a good time. It'll be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
I love you, girls.
I love you.
Oh, my goodness.
I love you.
When I tell you, I didn't even want a theme song, and when they said Trinice, I said yes, absolutely. It was amazing. Did you ever think you'd be singing the theme song for my show?
Never in a million years, but I'm so happy to be doing this for you.
Okay, well, in
It's such a
between,
pleasure.
in between singing for me and us having Thanksgiving together,
Yes.
what is up next for you, Mama?
I will be playing Diana Ross in Weird. Yes, with Daniel Radcliffe.
What?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm so excited.
I'm excited. Chicago, here's your next Roxy Hart. I'm telling you
hello.
this. Chicago. For more info on Trinice's projects, go to sherryshowtv.com. We're going to be right back. You are amazing.
And that was all for last Friday's show. So hopefully I can do, come on now. Hopefully I can do tomorrow's, well, I got to play catch up. So just wait on me. But yeah, I liked the theme song. Trinice did a very, very good job. And the cook, the chef, I might give her cookbook, because that stuff looked good. But I don't like to eat a lot of stuff that you have to put wine in for some reason. So that's all I got, guys, for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and I'll be back with some more. Gonna have a good time, good time. We're gonna have a good time, fun time. See, I'm putting in words now. But that's what Sherri get me going sometimes. So I'll see y'all next video. Bye-bye.